Morning. A bit rocky today. Come out on the boat early this morning. Try and do a bit of fishing. Very choppy. Out in Souda Bay, lovely sunrise over there. Well, gone way past the sunrise, but it looks nice on the water. Battleship out there. See it? And I'm heading over there for a bit of breakfast. And then later there's a wreck, well there's 16 wrecks in there somewhere, but there's a wreck I'm going to hover over, so do a bit of fishing over the wreck, over in Souda Bay there. There's my departure port. Mountains. And the rocky sea. See you later. Right, I was on my way over there. So mega divers there. I thought I better start doing some fishing before the fish have a siesta, so we started doing it. So this is a nice spot. Nice glitter on the water over there. Mountains. I love them mountains. Yeah, so I've got about half hour, an hour's fishing now. I've got 2 lines out. I've got one that's deep, and one's not so deep. I've been here about 20 minutes and there's nothing on the fish finder. So I'm going to pull in the lines and go over there and have some breakfast in a nice little turquoise bay. You might have noticed I've got my life jacket on. It's calmed down a little bit now, but it will get really choppy on the way over there. So, bit of health and safety, you never know. Normally all right in the wheelhouse, normally have to go over, but you never know, you know. So, I'll reel my lines in, fire up the engine, and head for breakfast. See you there. So I'm approaching a calm little bay now. There's like a traditional fishing boat just there. And you've got 2 dive boats over there. There's one there. And one there's a bay there. That's a small island there. With a passageway in between that and the mainland. And we're heading over there. Doesn't look like there's any boats anchored off over there, so he's heading off into there. There's a little harbour there, so we'll be heading off into there. So what I'll do, I'll go and prepare the anchor, which is there, and see if we can find a nice spot for breakfast. Might go for a little snorkel first though. Hey, right, we're coming up to the place where I want our anchor in a minute. So I've prepared my anchor, I've removed the snubber rope, and we're going in this little cove just over here. So I'm looking at how the rest of the boats are laying, and it looks like the wind has switched to northeasterly, so that determines where I'm going to put my anchor. So I want to put it down so as I don't swing round into these rocks. So up front here there's an orange mooring buoy, but that's normally used by the tourist boats. There's a boat coming up now on my port side. But I think I'll beat him. Might be the boat for this mooring buoy. Lovely little bay this. There's the orange mooring buoy there. So it's 22 foot of water here. So I won't go on that buoy because if he turns up, he's just got to muck about unhooking it and setting your anchor anyway. So let's have a little look at a nice sandy bit over here. Foot of water here. Smack it in reverse. And drop the anchor. 14 foot of water. Stick it in reverse and wait for the anchor to catch. Right, the anchor's dragging because I can see the chain wobbling and feel it dragging along the bottom. It's not caught yet, so I'll try a bit more out. Come on. Okay, it's not going to catch. So I'll bring up the anchor and reset. So what I've got on the anchor is where the anchor leaves the water line, I've got red markers. So as I know I've got about a metre or just under a metre to go. Sometimes it's difficult to see them though. There we go, so we'll reset that anchor. Got swimmers over here. 1 point off the port bow. So take it nice and easy, keep an eye out for them. We're in 15 foot of water. Okay. There goes the anchor. Slowly into reverse. Try and put a lot more out this time. So the anchor lies well on the bottom. Back into reverse. So what I'm looking at now is a reference point on the land. Let's take it down from there. So I'm looking for a reference point on the land, and when the boat stops moving, I can see it stop moving now. So I'm still in reverse. I'm going to let a little bit more chain out. Looks like I've stopped moving now. So what I'll do, I'll let a little bit more chain out because I've got plenty of room behind me. Look at the colour of that water. That's that buoy I was talking about. There's the swimmers over there. Sometimes they're naked and it's a bit rude. Yeah, over there. So what I'll do now, I'll have a snorkel down, get my kit on, turn the engine off, and check that the anchor's set all right, and then I can rest easy. All right, see you in a bit.
Deep in the ocean at the catfish hall, all of the fishes had a deep sea fall. First came a whale tipping on her tail, then came a tadpole along her trail. They were rocking, ooh, they were rolling. They were rocking and rolling, rocking at the deep sea ball. Then came the lobster, he was doing the pop. Then came the codfish doing the hop. Oh, octopus was doing the stroll, while Mr. Salmon did the rock and roll. They were whaling, ooh, they were sailing. They were whaling and sailing, whaling at the deep sea ball. Old Davy Jones was leading the band. He had a pretty mermaid holding his hand. Then came the seahorse kicking up his heels. He got charged from the Atlantic Gill. They were digging, ooh, they were sagging. They were zigging and sagging, singing at the deep sea ball. Said Mr. Starfish shining bright, we'll have a ball here every night. All of the fishes from the seven seas stay and party just as long as you please. They were whaling, ooh, they were sailing. They were whaling and sailing, whaling at the deep sea ball. They were rocking and rolling, rocking at the deep sea ball. They were rocking and rolling, rocking at the deep sea ball. They were rocking and rolling, rocking at the deep sea ball.
Anchor looks well and truly set.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes. It's no use to sitting and singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? See you later.
Right, back out the water. I'll take you for a little tour of the boat. Here we go, along the gangplank. So we'll start off with the front of the boat. There's the anchor. I think it's about a 10-kilogram anchor, which is sufficient for this boat. We've got obviously the chain there and the windlass. All needs a bit of a clean up. The anchor locker's in there. Not nice rails there. They also need a clean up. There's my snubber rope. So in rougher weather, you anchor this. You tie this onto the chain, and it stops all the pressure on the windlass. We've got a fish rod holder there. There's the cabin from the front. Got our mooring light up there, navigation light, with the hatch in the top there. There's the other gantpack. I don't use that one. Not because I can't fit down there. It's just that the life buoy's there. Don't hit me head on it. Wipers. There's a little window for my cabin there. So when it gets hot, I can open that if a nice breeze blows through the cabin. There's my bollard for me mooring ropes. That needs a good clean up as well. The old boat needs a wash down. Walk down the side here. More navigation lights. That's your starboard one. You've got another one on the left side, the port side. That's my antenna for my VHF with a Greek flag, which is mandatory to carry or fly. And as we get the back, I've got two more fish rod holders. I've got one there on the starboard side, one on the port. Right at the very back, I've got 100 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke engine and a Tohatsu 9.8 4-stroke auxiliary motor, just in case I break down, because that's a busy shipping lane there, and my home port is there. So if you break down in the middle of there, these ships can't, you know, stop within half a mile, I suppose, the speed they're going. They're only allowed to do 5 knots along there. It still takes a lot of them to stop. Here's me fishing cutting up board, my chopping board with my knife. A little bit of fish still on there. That's like a marble chopping board. Fresh water in there. Well, I wouldn't drink it, but it's not salt water. What else we got? Oh, my cool box in there. So I've got all my fish bait in there. along with me sandwiches. I just hope I don't get them mixed up. Life buoy up there, and here's my galley box. You might remember me building my galley box. So you've got your cooker, food, wash kit, cups, tea, milk, sugar, orange juice there. In fact, I'll stick that orange juice in the cool box. I'll have some of that later on. There we go. Right, yes, that's the galley box there. So it's got little compartments there with plates, dishes, saucepans, washing up liquid and all that, and all the utensils. Fishing kit there. That was most of it was given to me, or I bought very cheaply off of blokes that didn't want to do fishing anymore. Because I'm a total amateur at fishing. Look at that water. Hang on. Isn't that nice? Yeah. So here's the helm. Okay. There's my hi-fi. That's what you can hear going at the moment. That's a power switch. Okay. So I've got my battery 1, battery 2, or both batteries, or off. There's my forward and reverse and power and engine tilt. I've got a fixed VHF radio. I've also got a submersible portable one just hanging on there. There's my fish finder and my GPS. So it's got various screens on there, but I can see the bottom here. It's telling me it's 18 foot. And it's showing me on the map where I am on the chart. Right, but it's a really good bit of kit. VHF set to channel 16, 1.6. I've got a 12 volt charging port there, or power port, and a USB here, so I can have things charging at 1 amp or 2.1 amps, depending on if I want them done quickly. I've got the engine speed and fuel and tachograph there, and tilt. Tells me how far I've tilted down the engine. What else we got? Yeah. Navigation lights, horn, anchor chain, motor, navigation lights, cabin lights. And here we are in the cabin. So, there's my bed. Alright, and underneath that bed, there's more storage space, and there's more storage. And I've also got a piece of the Souda blue stuff, the cushions to go there, so it makes a nice double bed in there. But this is where I keep on. It looks a bit untidy, but you'll generally find it on all boats, the cabins. They use as storage during most of the time, and then of course if you're staying overnight, then you clear it out as a bedroom. But yeah, got all the spare anchor down there, and that's got 300 feet of rope on it, just in case I'm in deep water and I need to stop the boat from drifting if I get 2 engine failures. Yeah, these are cushions for out there on the back, but I don't put them out if no one else is on the boat. Fishing rod stowage down there. Emergency kit here, so you've got a torch. What else you've got in there? Whistle. That's just electrical stuff, but that all generally lives up there like that. And over here is all your safety kit. I've got life jackets in a box just down there. I've got my flares, your smoke and all that. Water, bottled fresh water. Yeah, so spare ropes and all that. Fire extinguishers. But I'm looking forward to getting on there later. Have a nice siesta. So as the boat can rock me to sleep in this beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Look. Isn't that nice? There's a super catamaran over there. Look, two. I'll go past that later on and have a look at them. A couple of million each here, I expect, or more. A couple of swimmers over there. Lovely. That's Marafi Beach there, just there. It gets very busy in the summer. But yeah, that's me. Oh, we've got my fuel tank under the hatch there with a lot of cleaning kit and what have you. Yeah. Alright, that's a tour of my boat. See you later. Lucky people. Lunchtime. And I'm going to show you how my my galley box works. So, got the lid here, doubles up as a seat as well. That comes off, that's like a big tray. So, a table. Okay? Right here. Wash bowl, look, that fits in there. Cup of tea on. So right now I've got bangers, burgers and beans. So, kettle's nearly boiling. We're finishing off with bangers, burgers and beans. Put that on again for the dishes. See you later. So, here we are. Had my dinner, had a nice cup of tea, dishes done, galley box put away. Let's put that like that. I'm on your selfie stick. There you go, see? So, I'm out here. Just relaxing now. I'm alone, but not lonely. It's good on the boat. I mean, most of the time I come out on my own. Sometimes I bring friends out, but it's good because it's your own space. No one can just walk into it. You know what I mean? Old Crew Pants don't swim, so she don't like water. So let me bring in a bit closer in case you can't hear me. Yeah, so it's nice and relaxing. It's time out for myself, you know. Do a bit of fishing and snorkelling. A lot I say no one can just walk into your space, even to get on the boat. If they're in the water, they've got to get up the swim ladder, and I've got a big stick in the back. But yeah, it's nice. You see how lovely it is. Tourists are starting to pick up now, so it's going to get busier with the tourist boats and what have you. So what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to have a siesta, because Crew Pants is singing tonight in one of the tavernas on the beach. Nice location, and I'm trying to lay off the beer a bit, so I won't be going in until later. I won't be going into the harbour till later, till after she's set up and that. And then give her away from the boat, come in, wash the boat down. And I've got all my clean togs for tonight to get into. I'll have a shower on the boat, do my teeth, under the arm, and a bit of aftershave, bit of Izzy Miyake. So yeah, I'll show you that on the video later. Old Crew Pants singing. So anyway, I'm going to have a siesta, so I'll show you the bed, hang on. Follow me. Alright, you go first. So here we go. Get her settled down in there. I'll set the anchor drag alarm, so I'll set it for 25 feet I think. So if I drag further than 25 feet the alarm will go off, and then obviously if the anchor's dragging then I'll be alright. Right. Alright then. Right, just coming away from that lovely little bay there at Marathi, and I'm going to go up to Souda Bay, Souda Port, see what it's like down there. Had a little siesta. Got one line out, trolling, so I might catch something down the bay. There's like a trout farm or something here, and apparently it attracts predatory fish. So I've got a lure out on about 50 metres off the bank. So I might get something from that. But otherwise, I'll see you down the bay. Forward! Right, I'm in this beautiful place here. And it's on the, well, I won't tell you where it is. Some people might know where it is. But there's the wreck that I'm over at the moment. It's in about 250 foot of water. And so I've dropped a line in. I'm just going to drift over the wreck. I'm drifting in a southeasterly direction. And see what we get, eh? Nothing, I bet. But it's a really nice place. It's quite deep water. Massive wreck. There you go. Right, isn't it? Wednesday, sports afternoon. Right, see you later. Hello. Right, I'm right at the edge of Souda Bay. Hang on, let me take you to the front here. There you go. So that's the very end of Souda Bay there. And that shoots for 7 nautical miles that way. There's the port of Souda. And when I did my walk, if any of you saw the last day, the video of the last day, there's the palm trees I walked past and showed everyone there. And I walked down that way there, all the way around there to the cemetery over there. Fishing boat going in there. This is where we sometimes put our boat in after the winter. Now I'm only in 8 foot of water here. I've thrown my anchor down, and I know for a fact that it only goes to 14 foot. Can you see where that boat has sunk over there? It was an acquaintance of mine's boat. He drowned in it, and see the mast going up to 1 o'clock. And I know for a fact that's only in 14 foot of water there. So that one can't have much underneath it, can it? Ah, there's the Akrotiri Peninsula over there. I believe the British HQ during the battle was amongst them houses up there. Ah. So I've just had a cup of tea. Lovely it is. And then I'll give it another half hour or so, and then I'm going to start to make my way back. Oh, right, we're about 2.5 nautical miles now away from the home port of Calivas. There's the view out there now on the way back. I'm trolling out there, so I've got one line out. It's getting near at the sunset, so that'll be a nice sunset in a bit. There's a NATO war base over there. Yeah, so in a minute I'll see Prue Pants at her taverna on the beach from the boat. So I'll pop by and give her a wave, I think. Well, I was going to go right in and give Prue Pants a wave. She works in that taverna over there with the palm parasols there. So she'll be working there tonight, but the swell is too much, and we're only in 15 foot of water here, so I won't chance it. If it was calm, I would have gone right in, but it's quite a swell here today. So no fish, but a good day out. Sunset's there. There you go. There's the harbour.
I saw